Hello, welcome to the stream. Man, this game is so freaking chill. Hi Pax, welcome. I have just been vibing to this song. What a freaking bop. I just want to start. Let's just freaking go. What happened last time? Yeah, let's ask ourselves what happened last time. Wait, do I even want to? Last time, a lot of things. We went to our mom's anniversary dinner. Freaking Cliff Holden, Mr. Cole Holden's dad. You already know I can't stand the man, but Cove had told him that about the $20 thing, and I was so upset about that. I'm still reeling from the fact that I was made an accomplice to his lies. And we had a completely normal, very normal night, and now we're waking up. I should probably ping Jobies because they love Mr. Cove Holden. Yeah, let's begin. So we're waking up. No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. The dreams dancing around your head became fragmented and faded until you couldn't remember a thing about them at all. You were growing more aware of the real world. Oh my god, stop giving me options. Why? I can wake up on my own. I'm gonna wake up on my own. Thank you very much. You opened your eyes with a smile. Sometimes I do that. Broccoli, you struggle to keep your eyes half open. Pout and squeeze your eyes shut. Sometimes when I have a dream that is funny, I will actually wake up laughing or something like that. So I'll go with that one. Your rough plans for the day worm their way into your mind, rubbing the sleepy seeds away. You were looking forward to today. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it. You sat up fully with a big yawn. Is this loud? Anybody else? Just me? Maybe. You sat up fully with a big yawn, stretched your back, then your arms, lastly your neck before accepting the day. Dang. Hi, Jan. Welcome to the stream. We're just waking up from our very normal night last time. It was so normal, I felt normal. The blanket fell on the side when you swung your legs over to the side of the bed. Part of it almost caught on your foot, but you kicked it away. Who wakes up like this? Just like, yep, time for the day. Well, I used to wake up like this when I would exercise. I just kind of forced myself awake. But those are extenuating circumstances. Cove slipped out of bed on the opposite side. Today would be your last day in Sunset Bird. The only thing you had planned was some family time in the old neighborhood. You figured you'd see where the day took you from there. Good morning. Yawning again. Glance over your clothes. There was just one more day to live out of your bag. Oh man. Not gonna be here long, just stopping to say hi. No problem, Jennifer. Looking forward to having my full wardrobe again. I don't have anything clean left, but oh well. Hey, Cove, is there anything you'd like to see me in today? He simply started sorting through a pile of clothes to put on. Cove picked my fit. No, you look nice whenever you wear. You always do. Cop out response. That's a cop out. You knew from the tone of his voice that Cove was sincere, and his praise warmed your chest. I don't care how sincere it is. Alright, let's get things going. Our families are waiting. Okay, Cove Holden. Nodding, you and Cove swiftly finished getting ready in the small hotel room. As soon as you had your stuff together and you were ready to go, you were off. Man, we're back in business already. During the ride there, you and Cole decided to visit his dad's house first this time. Why do we have to go to his dad's house? They had a whole situation yesterday. Don't you guys remember that? I'll never forget that day when I was fully aware of what I had done, which was be an accomplice in this awful man's lies. When you got dropped off, Cove eagerly hopped out of the street with his eyes locked on his father's condo. Your gaze fell on your boyfriend. He stood in the middle of the street where you grew up together, while the summer sun had made him smile. Though he was the brightest light in your eyes no matter what. Wow. It was a beautiful thing. You know you had to propose before you left Sunset Bird once more. Me? I'm not doing that. Hi Jobies. Yeah, welcome to the stream. I figured I'd tell you about your husband, apparently. Not mine, yours. Welcome. It was a beautiful thing. I'm not proposing. I refuse. You wouldn't give up a single second of your time with Cove. Meeting him there, you were looking forward to how today's chapter would unfold. Why do I have to do it? Cove strode up to his old front door and casually swung it open without bothering to knock once again. You followed at his side as he poked his head in. You closed the door behind you both. Yes, hi, Cove's father, who I cannot stand. You found Cliff and Kyra in the kitchen, getting breakfast ready. Kyra was cutting an apple while Cliff was watching a frying pan sizzle. Cove's parents waved from across the room, not straying from their task. Good morning, you two. Good morning, Mr. Cliff. Yeah, morning and hello to you. I hope you slept well. Good morning, Kyra. Wow, you're looking radiant today. Did you do something with your hair? Beautiful as always. Thanks for swinging by. You're more than welcome to join us for breakfast here. You haven't already eaten, of course. Yeah, whatever. I'll eat whatever I want. Cliff. Oh, we haven't yet, though. If we had, there's always room for more. Kyra chuckled. She put down the knife she had in her hand so that all her attention would be on her son. You're still my giant growing baby boy. Aw, please. Kyra didn't pay Cove's whining any mind. Instead, she put a finger up to her lips as she thought, her eyes on you and then glimpsing towards a window. I wonder, do you think your family's eaten yet, Donnie? I'm not sure. Cove and I came over here first. Me at your wedding, I object affectionately. Okay, Jovies will be the one proposing. I am waiting for a Cove proposal. It may never happen. I might get the bad end, but at least, you know, I'll just suck to my guns. Your eyes flicked over to the clock on their oven. Given the time your moms may have eaten, or they could have having a slower morning. It was a coin toss either way. Well, give them a call. They should come over. Oh wow, a big family breakfast. That sounds fun. Cove nodded, a sage expression on his face. Making the breakfast is the least we can do after how much food I ate at their house growing up. True, bud. Very true. Alright, I'll go ask them. You took out your phone. Even though your moms both had cells for years, the house number was the one that you had memorized as a kid. The first entry on your contact list. Ain't that the freaking truth? As the call connected, you tapped the speaker button. I figured it would be easier if everyone could hear what was going on. Heard a click on the familiar static. Hello, Donnie. It's nice to hear from you. Hey, Ma. Good morning. I'm across the street right now, and Cove's family wanted me to invite everyone to breakfast. You want to come over? That sounds delightful. Pamela and I can do that. Liz and Lee should be able to make it too. Would that be fine? Cliff took a step toward and spoke loudly so that his whole voice would be picked up. It definitely would be. The more the merrier. We may have gotten together for dinner last night, But there's no law that says you can't do it again for breakfast today. Enjoy the company while you can is what I think. KJ Cutie, welcome to the stream. So good to see you. I typoed Awooga a few days ago as a woofa, honestly sick. Yeah, there's no difference. It's like, you know, sometimes it just comes out like that. Ma giggled and you could hear some rustling over the line. Thank you. I'll let them know when we'll be coming over. Cliff gave a thumbs up. Cove shook his head with amusement. Dad just gave the thumbs up. I'm telling you since you can't see him over the phone. Kyra snored and Ma's laughter rang out, filling the kitchen. Cliff switched the thumbs up hand to instead scratched the back of his head. Bakayado na! Well, sounds like we'll see you soon. Mm-hmm. Goodbye for a little while. You could feel her smile from her voice. Bye, Mom! Fantastic. We've got a whole breakfast situation going on. How lovely. You ended the call with a satisfying tap of the red button. His eyes wandered around the space. This is the nice thing about living close. You can just go over for breakfast if you feel like it. We better get cooking. I can help. Orebo, I can help as well. No way, you're the guests. Kyra, I've got this. She grinned. There was something playful in the twist of her lips. Kyra is amazing and perfect and special in all ways all the time. You know what I mean? What can I say? I couldn't have said it better myself, Cliff. I've been in your spot before. There's no choice but to accept it. Cove sighed, but from the sparkle in his eyes you could see that he was entertained. Fine, we'll just hang out over there, I guess. Good. Cove walked over to the living room and gestured at the couch. We both took a seat, getting a comfortable spot to wait for food and family. You know, it's not like I'm hoping Kyra doesn't go far with this office guy or whatever she was talking about before. I mean, I can wait it out. I can wait it out a little bit longer. It's fine. Surely she'll be back. You know, she'll be available again. And when she is, I'll be right there with a bouquet of flowers. Okay. Yeah, Kyra's wedding next day. I object. Derogatory. Exactly. I think I need to meet this guy. We need to have a talk. That's all I'm saying. We can wait. Knife emoji. Not where I'm just saying. Haha. I smile with a knife behind my back. Cove tilted towards his parents with his chin, then shook his head with a gentle smile, silently asking if you could believe this. All you had was a silent shrug. Time passed, filled with light chatting. Cove kept a careful watch on his parents' culinary progress, and teasily kept a running commentary. Oh, Dad added another pinch of salt. I wonder if that was a good idea. Cliff had to raise his voice to project over to the living room. He sounded very amused. It's funny that all of you people are commenting on my salt usage. We were both born and raised in saltwater. Mermans confirmed! I knew it! I knew it! They're saying it right now. I knew they were born in the ocean. They're mermans. All of them. I knew it. Besides, I'm sure you remember back when you were about 12 and tried to make... Cole flushed slightly, but his smile remained as bright as ever. Do you really want to start talking about cooking mistakes, Dad? Because I remember a lot of things too. Like what about the chowder that was supposed to be a pie? This is so wholesome, but can we talk about the mermaid thing again? Because ever since the game started, I had a headcanon, or rather a theory, a hypothesis that they were all actually mer people. And I've yet to be proven wrong, per se. I don't know why they're pretending. Maybe they made a deal to get legs or something. I don't know. Cove and his family were quite a show to listen to, chiming in occasionally, but mostly provided the laugh track. Eventually there was a rhythmic knock on the door. That's them! Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. He said it loudly for his parents' benefit. You nodded and got up to greet your family. We opened the door. Surprisingly, there were no moms. It's lit. Eh! Get out of here! Get out of here, Derek! Derek! What are you doing here? We're not friends. Terry stood in front with Miranda at his side. Derek waved from behind them. Hey, buddies, we came to see you two before you left. The plan would have been to go over to Donnie's house next if you weren't here. Luckily, you two weren't too hard to find. We're always next to each other. I guess this is true. What he said, and hi. Cove burst into happy laughter. His brows were high in surprise, not unlike how he looked after unwrapping a nice present. We should all have a barbecue at the beach instead. Might as well. Wow, thanks for coming. Hello! Harry's voice carried through the house from the kitchen. Cliff likewise projected. Great, the whole gang will be here. Did you prepare enough food for everybody, Mr. Cliff? You heard the sound of a cabinet open and shut, a pan clattering, and the faucet turned on. He's making more food. Are we interrupting something? My parents, sister, and cousin are coming over for breakfast. They should be here in a few minutes. So listen, you're not interrupting anything. It'd be funny to put Mr. Cliff Holden out of more food. But my dad always makes a ton of food anyway. It's no problem for you guys to join. Cove waved their concerns before pausing with a thoughtful hum. The only real problem is, we have enough places for all these people to sit? No, we don't. I don't think so, at least. He peered back into the house and started counting the dining room table, chairs, and bar stools. 5, 6. Cliff interrupted when Cove began trying to use his fingers to connect the different chairs to different guests. Don't worry, some people can squish together on the sofas. It'll be fine. Get in here, guys. This is gonna be a real party. We're having brunch, everybody. Well, I'd be happy to accept the invitation. Yeah, you'd have to be crazy to skip out on this. Thank you for making room. We're really glad that you came. Why are we glad? I mean, it must be nice to just know a lot of people that are close by. I don't know. You three friends finally piled into the house. Before they had a chance to settle in, the doorbell rang. Only Miranda had sat down. Now that has to be them. No, it's actually Baxter now. He has come to have breakfast too. People laughed as he walked back over to the door and opened it up. He was right this time. It was your parents, Liz and we all cried on the front steps. Oh, my beautiful, my beautiful relatives. Oh my God, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love Liz's outfit. Did I say that already? I'll say it again. It is so good. What on earth? They squinted into the house. Oh, and they were surprised at just how many greetings were said. The sheer force of the chorus of hellos was impressive. How did they beat us here? How early did Donnie call you? We're literally across the street. Terry snorted at your sister's confusion. He seemed quite pleased with himself. We were surprised. We called ourselves. Very cool. Cliff smirked as he adjusted the settings on the stovetop. It's a little more crowded than expected, but we're making it work. So this, I wonder what we're all going to talk about. You know, it'd be great if I was proposed to in such a setting, where everybody was already there. Wouldn't that be great? Both led the final group to complete the picture inside, and they took the chance to greet you along with everyone else. When the excited energy buzzing around the table started to calm, you had a second to truly appreciate this view. The most important people in your life all together again. It felt too good to be true to have everyone here. And then you noticed that Kyra stood back up. She clapped her hands once in a satisfying smack. I hate to interrupt, but I thought you want to know that the food's done cooking. Yay! Yatta! Cliff crossed the floor to place a pile of silverware on the table, and then he dropped stuff off on the surface around the rest of the living room. When he was done, he gestured toward the food. This place is like a restaurant.
Okay.
The plates are in the kitchen. Serve yourselves and sit wherever you like. The guests happily formed a line, and the meal was steadily passed around. Before long, each person, what are we eating? What are we eating? There's so much detail in the dialogue, but I want to specifically know what we are eating right now. Before long, each person claimed a seat in the Holden living room area. Some at the table, others in the kitchen island, some situated in the couches. Conversation trickled across various clusters of friends as everyone dug in. Cove finished his place in record time with a pleased sigh. He put his fork down and surveyed the room. Sounds like me. I eat very fast as well, apparently. What are we eating? Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Whatever we ate, Cove inhaled it immediately. This is really cool. Just how we're getting to do this kind of thing. I agree, it is cool. It'd be cooler if I knew what the heck was on my plate, Mr. Cliff Holden. You son of a gun. I like this too, Cove. Oh wait, this is Maya. I hope we'll be able to make this happen again. Of course, there'll always be more reason to get the gang back together in the future. Yeah, the two of you might even dare to celebrate your yearly anniversary every year. The smirk on Liz's face grew only wider as your mom giggled at her teasing. Mom shook her head, chuckling softer now. Liz, shush. Honestly, we just might. You made a good point. It does come around every year. You should. Seriously, you deserve a big celebration on your magical day. The kids are right. You've got a lot of people who want to appreciate you. You've got to give them a chance. It's true. I know I have a lot to thank you for, said me. There were more nods of agreement around the room, and your moms took each other's hand for support. Neither were expecting so much encouragement. Y'all, we're all so cute, aren't we? We'll think about it. She'll think about it, and then I'll tell Lanny to stop thinking so hard if she doesn't agree. Pam. Good job, Mom. Now with that settled, let's continue to enjoy this perfect gathering. All the hints from the game for you to get married. It's not, I mean... Actually, you wanna know what would being here would make this extra perfect? They're pushing me to propose to Cove Holden, and I don't want to. I don't want to. I am so mad that they're trying to make me propose. I literally don't want to. Fine, I will, but I'm gonna replay the entire game and see if they even let me have the option to get proposed to by Mr. Cove Holden. I'm so mad. Stop asking me to do it. As amazing as this was, you couldn't help but think about absent faces. In seconds, everyone curiously turned their attention to you. Hey Holden, my friend thinks you're cute and wants to propose. I thought they were gonna make me propose. Let me just go back. I don't care about I don't care about any of these people. No, I'm not gonna think about them. Agreed. Sorry. Oh gosh darn it. What did I do? What did I freaking do? You know, using the scroll on the wheel, it goes back and forward in the dialogue, and I can't remember which direction does what. There was a playfulness in Kyra's stare. She scanned the room. She slowly placed her index finger on her chin. Now that I think of it, there's something I haven't done in a while. Eyebrows were raised at Kyra's incomplete thought. She was wordlessly urged to continue. Kyra didn't hesitate. Yes, girl boss, slay queen. Look through all the photos Cliff has here. Wouldn't that be fun for all of us? Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Kyra, you're a genius. What? Mom, why would you do that? Practically all of those photos are of me. And that's why Embarrassing my baby boy is just one of the perks of being a mom. Much to Cove's dismay, his mom was thoroughly entertained at his outburst. She winked in your direction. I want to see the baby Cove photos! Give them to me now! Meanwhile, Cliff eagerly stood up with a wave of proud affection for his son and completely missed Kyra's teasing intent. I think that's a great idea. Anyone else interested in the pictures? Look at my boy, my good boy. Look at him. Here is where he was in his diapers. Isn't he so cute? I am. Lee shot her hand up before Cliff could even take a full step. Carrie and Miranda snuck each other a glimpse before nodding with matching grins. That sounds swell.
That's fantastic.
That would be lovely, Cliff. Mom tried to hide her amusement behind her hand, but she couldn't stop the snicker that slipped out. Oh boy. Yes, I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. Oh, poor Cove. Everyone loves to pick on you. It's true. It's true. Everyone likes to pick on Cove because he's funny boy. He's funny boy. Only out of love. A snorting giggle slipped out of Liz before she could hide her mouth with her hand. She shook her head, feeling embarrassed by Kyra's knowing smile and unwavering gaze. Of course. We all love to tease Cove. It's funny. It's funny. Haha. Cove buried his face in his hand and sighed. Slowly, his shoulders deflated in defeat. Fine, we can look. Everyone happy with picture time? Yay! Yeah! 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 They both excitedly raised a fist in victory. I literally just did that! Smaller cheers worked their way through the room. Your friends and family were delighted with this turn of events. Give me the pictures! Mr. Holden flipped open the faded album of physical pictures. He held it up to his face, the corners of his eyes crinkled, as though the book covered much of his face, you were certain he was smiling fondly. But he didn't want to keep it to himself long. Laying the family album on the dining table, you and the rest of the party gathered around to take a peek. Yeah! 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 Go pictures! Look at this stupid little baby! Yes! The picture on the first page was baby Cove in cute little onesie. There were several coos and ahs from the group, and Cliff's eyes were shiny with tears as he sniffled. He's grown so much. That's my little baby. Even as a baby, you look unimpressed. Oh, look at my baby. So cute. You met Cove's eyes with the fondest smile, and you saw the second his breath caught. His mouth twitched until he let himself accept the compliment. Cove, I can't help but be annoying when I see tiny little babies. Cove held himself even taller, pleased and uplifted by your comment. He reached out, placed a hand on his arm, and gave him a gentle squeeze. Why did I do that? Feeling as grateful as always to be with him. You're welcome, I guess. Don't make this weird, Cove. God. Anyway, after breakfast and the photo showcase, everyone decided to stick around. Let's go to the beach, everybody. Why not? Hanging around Mr. Holden's house turned into taking a walk around the neighborhood. And then for lunch, you switched over to your mom's condo. Oh, hey, Ayo. We have enough space for everybody for sure. It was we spent all day with our family and friends. I wish that was me. It was a really good time enjoying each other's company, but eventually the sun began to set and there was nothing else to delay your friends and family from going home. Inside your mom's house, the home you had been raised in, the group was taking their time saying their goodbyes. It was tough for you, your family, and your friends. You knew what was weighing on the mood. It might be some time before you'd see one another again. It was a pleasure having you all here, and you're welcome to come around again anytime. Ma wrapped an arm around Ma with a light chuckle. Mom leaned her head gently on her wife, and
James
they both
Morningstar
beamed.
_ says hello again, lovely. Hope you're doing fabulously.
Oh, it's you again, James. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. James is one of the characters in the game's voice actor, Baxter. Unfortunate that Baxter is not in this DLC. I don't think he is anyway. But it's good to see you. How are you today? I am doing fabulously. We just saw a picture of Cove as a baby. Very important information.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I know we're all adults with our own hectic lives. We appreciate the time taken to visit. Snorting, Liz crossed her arms. She leaned one hip out to the side while her lips curled teasingly. You make it sound like this was such a struggle. Some of these people still live here, and it was a vacation for everyone else. I'm doing well, thank you. Good. Yes, it was. It was beautiful, perfect, wonderful. I'm glad. Even so, it was very thoughtful. Hope everyone has a safe trip home. Oh man, the trip is ending. When am I gonna get proposed to? Cove? Cove, if you don't do it right now, I don't know what's gonna happen. Kyra clapped a hand on Cliff's shoulder. He was puzzled as she leaned in so he could hear her. That means you too. It's dangerous crossing the street. Remember to look both ways. Hey now. Yeah, good luck with all the important grown-up things. I'm sure you'll have to do when you're all out of here. Well, my cell phone. Wait, what DLC? This is the marriage DLC. I'm waiting. There was, in the beginning of the DLC, there was options to be either already like engaged or not yet engaged or not even like together. And I'm just like, does it matter? I'm just wondering if it matters. He is? Spoilers? I have not seen him. But if he is in here, it'd be nice to see him. Baxter is Cove and MC's wedding. Spoiler! James! Oh my god, I cannot believe this. Oh my god. What are we gonna do about it? We have to tape James's mouth shut. Definitely. I'll give updates next time something exciting happens or something lame so I can vent about it. I don't want to know nothing about nothing. How nice. I'm glad we won't be forgetting this. Won't be getting the tongue twister. Why did you say a tongue twister, Liz? Why would you do that to me? Never ever. Oh no, it's okay. I am excited to see Mr. Baxter then. I wanted to know what he was up to. I'll keep in touch too. You better. Bye, Liz. Bye, Lee, my favorites. You guys are cool too, I guess. Well, me and Randy are going far, so we're gonna keep an eye on the town for the rest of you. Nothing will get past us. Right, we'll make sure everything's okay. No need to worry at all. That's kind of you. So that's me. Rand and Terry gave each other these smiles, already committed to their self-appointed task. Derek scratched the back of his head, wearing a pensive look. Derek, I literally don't know anything about you, man. I feel like he just walked in and was like, what's up, my bestie? And I was like, yeah, high five. And that's it. That's the reach of our relationship. It's always sad when I have to leave this town. It happens too often. But at least there are some people looking out for Sunset Bird. That makes me feel better about it. So dismay. After a pause, Mr. Holden gave the younger folks a thumbs up.
Great.
That's all great. You've got a lot to be proud of, and a lot to be looking forward to. Well said, Cliff. I'm thankful that I've been privileged to witness the growth you've undergone over the years. You've each matured beautifully. Cove was touched by his parents' words and struggled to come up with something to follow. Yeah, it was good to see everybody. Yeah, that sounds like me, bro. The original Hirsch. Derek is a sweetheart, and hello there. I know that Derek is nice. I know that Derek is good, but I don't know anything about him. He seems nice. No one had taken a step yet, but you couldn't put this off any longer. Time to say goodbye. The only experience I have with Derek, because I didn't get the DLC for the rest of the steps in the previous game, is when he asked me to go out with him in the future, perhaps, maybe a little bit, and I was like, well, that's weird, I'm gonna go now, bye. You know what I mean? That's all I know about him, but that was when he was a little baby, so I don't know. Probably very different now. It's time to say goodbye. I'll see you again. I'll miss you. I'll miss you.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, I'll miss you too, kiddo. Very much. Mom wrapped you in a big hug, and then you felt the weight of another person in her arms. You realized Liz got pulled in too. Yay! There's not much else to know. He loves sports, he's a family person, and is a bit goofy. So desu. But he has DLC out too, doesn't he, Derek? I'm sure there's lots of little things about him that would be interesting to know. We'll be back soon enough that you'll be kicking us back out. I don't think that would happen. I'd like to see you try to push it though, it'd be funny. She held you both tighter for another moment before letting you go. Bye, my family! Afterwards, there was more sniffling and hugs. A lot of hugs. People started trailing out into the street, seeing each other off. Your friends and family got into their cars and left the neighborhood. By the time things had fully settled, you realized that the sun had set. Earlier, you and Cove decided on having a car pick you both up. Neither of you wanted to bother your parents after such a long day. It'll be a little while longer before it would be there, though. It was the right choice, as both parents shot you weary looks. The four seemed ready to call it a night. It didn't take either of you or Cove very long to assure them that it was okay to head home to go to bed. Man, these days have been going by speedy. I feel like the day starts and ends so fast. With one more round of goodnight and goodbyes, your families returned to the condos. Then the only people left on the street were you and Cove. I've been half paying attention to the timeline. I guess we have to go back to our respective situations now, because we're both here on our respective vacations in a hotel, and now we have to leave. Cove closed his eyes, humming happily. While he waited for it to pass, he stared up at the sky. Cove's hands were in his pockets, and his shoulders were relaxed when he caught your attention with a tilt of his head. Can you guess what I'm thinking? Oh my god, I don't know. Don't ask me such nebulous questions. Well, at the moment you were in the neighborhood you grew up together, with some time to spare. I guess he wants to go to the beach. That's my guess. You rolled your shoulders back and pretended to crack a few of your knuckles. An amused look fidgeted on Cove's face while he observed you silently. Could you perhaps be thinking of that the fireflies are out now? Alright, you want to go to Poppy Hill before I leave? We haven't been to Poppy Hill in a while, actually. I thought you wanted to go back to the beach. Again. Being a mermaid, hypothetically, in my headcanon / hypothesis. I'll be proven right one day. I just have to wait it out. Let's freaking go, Cove, to the fireflies. There was an eager bounce in your step as you and Cove crossed over toward the hill behind your mom's house. Side by side, you stared out at the view in awe. Ah, beautiful. As you imagine, the hill was dotted with the glowing firefly light. It was perfectly reflected. It perfectly reflected the memory of the childhood held closely in your mind. The beach is great, but Poppy Hill is his favorite place with you. So desu ne. I feel like we haven't been here in a long time though. Both sighed contently, seeing them across the hill, weaving in around the blades of grass and the stars above. Cove cocked his head to the side before his expression twisted playfully. When he met your eye, you were about to prod him about what was on his mind when he took off running. I bet I'll catch one first? We're catching fireflies? Oh no. Did you? I wonder if I told you this, but when I was younger, one of my babysitters told me that fireflies were carnivorous, and if I went outside, they would eat me. which is a lot, I know, but they just didn't want me to go outside, I guess. And I believe them. You were chasing after the firefly that caught your eye. You cheered him on. You laughed and watched him try to catch one instead. No, it's on. It's on. What would it? She was like an old woman, not like, you know what I mean. I'm sure she had like a lot of like, stories and. There was a lot of stuff old people said to scare kids. You know, it's one of those things. I think picking up and she it's like she couldn't. If I was outside, she couldn't physically bring me back in. So I guess she just told that so I wouldn't go in the first place. I don't know. Picking up a bit of dirt and leaves, you bolted in the opposite direction after a few fireflies that captured your attention. First one that flitted into your range, you dove for it. Did you get one? It escaped between your fingers, but that didn't dim a second of your fun. You shook your head, trying to find your next target. The next one. I can feel it. I can conquer my fear. I'm not afraid of fireflies anymore, but like, I was when I was a kid. Unless you're feeling my future victory. Out of the corner of your eye, you watched Cove get spun nearly around, following one that was staying just out of reach. Chuckling, you crouched down, searching the air. The pursuit for fireflies continued until a handful had been caught. Cove crossed over to you with a bright grin that would rival every twinkling bug and star around you. Cupped between both hands, Cove carefully held a firefly. The corners of his mouth twisted before a few giggles escaped him. And you knew that feeling well. The way the firefly would buzz around, tickling the palms of your hands. Yeah, they're actually very cute. They're very, like, docile and, like, creatures. And I would never have known that. Cove's eyelids fluttered open, meeting yours. He watched you with a complicated mix of emotion. Heavy with the weight of 15 years of history and of memories. It's really a relief that I got to see the fireflies. This trip wouldn't have felt complete without it. Yeah, the fireflies. It wouldn't have felt complete without the fireflies, is what he meant. Yeah, I think you're right. These are pretty neat. You spotted another firefly lowering to your eye level before looping up to the top of Cove's head and landed right on his hair, and you smirked. What? You have a very tiny firefly hat. I do? Before you could answer, the firefly took off and disappeared into the night. You gave it a tiny wave goodbye. Well, that didn't last very long. That's too bad. I'll remember them as my tiny hat forever. Me too. Taking a deep breath, Cove held your eye. Oh my god, not physically. Oh my god, why did I think like that? He appeared to be conflicted about what he wanted to say next and waited for him to make his choice. It's so strange not to live here anymore. Most of my life, neither of us were ever really away from Sunset Bird. Well, unless one of us went on a trip somewhere. Laughing, Cove shook his head. His brow creased the longer he sat with the thoughts spinning in his brain. Those visits back then with Mom, I remember what a big deal they felt like then. To be away from here without anyone else coming for a whole few weeks. Oh, how little I knew. So, desu. Hey, what did you used to tell your mom about me when you were on the trips to see her? Oh, that is a good question. That is a good. I kind of want to know, but I don't want to put him on the spot either. This is a loading situation. I'll ask him later. Save! Oh wait, that's not. I press load. Oh my god. I meant save. Jesus. Okay. We were so innocent then. Hee hee tee hee. Sighing, Cove slowly shook his head. You offered him a small, reassuring smile. And now we're adults somehow. Yeah. After that, Cove became quiet, simply gazing into your face. What, I got something on my face? The way the lights... Do I have a tiny firefly hat? The way the lights around sparkled in his eyes reminded you of the moonlight reflecting off the waves in the ocean. There was a depth to it that you could hardly grasp. A part of you felt compelled to speak, to do something, but you were entranced, or entrenched, captured in the trenches. Cove held you completely in place as much as the firefly. His next words came out as a whisper. I love fireflies. Every time I see them, it makes me happy. It makes me think of you. Aw, I'm the little firefly in his heart. I don't know anything about poetry, so don't blame me. The lasting eye contact finally broke as Cove let his eyes shift toward the hill. Fireflies and you are linked together in my head so strongly because of all the time we spent together with them, and because they're kind of like the feelings I have for you, but on the inside made real, a soft, warm light that's fluttery and tingly all around me. He faced you completely once more. His eyes were now glossy and even fuller with abundant affection. You doing alright, man? Oh, sweet! Cove opened his hands, holding the firefly settled there towards you. He was wholeheartedly offering it to you. Offering me a firefly? Gulp. I put my mouth on his hand. Oh, delicious! Thank you so much! The significance of the gesture wasn't lost to you after you confessed what fireflies truly meant to you. I've always wanted one of those. He closed his eyes, sorting through all the emotions you were certain were swirling around inside him. He doesn't offer me a fire. If he doesn't offer me a firefly, I don't want it. Exactly. That one was special. He was speaking to you so familiarly, so sweetly, but then his tone became hard. He was more serious than you'd ever heard in your long history together. Donnie. Yes, Cove-san. I promise I'll always be there whenever you want. I mean it. I mean it more than ever. Cove, you're literally like a puppy. You're literally always there. I don't know what to tell you. He may not have had it said it directly, but you had gotten the message clearer than if he had shouted it from the rooftop, and Cove knew it. What am I gonna do? I think this is his proposal, right? I think he's trying to say it. I think the firefly was supposed to be meant to be like a pseudo ring, and I just ate it. What do I do? What do I do? I ate it. Straight up cry, ball, freaking. Eat more of it. Yeah, I'm gonna do my breath caught in my throat. And like, oh, I should cough it up. I'm so sorry. I ate it. Or should I? I'm gonna cover my mouth with my hand. Like, I'm sorry, man. I did this to you. Cove's legs shook despite talking straight. His entire body had gone rigid. He winced while trying to force his joints to actually move. Sorry, man. I ate your proposal, Firefly, and it tasted good, I swear. Your feet remained locked in place, churning in your own sea of emotions, giving Cove the time he needed. Oh, this is it, boys! Ultimately, Cove gracefully dropped on both of his knees with a muted thud. His head was hung low in embarrassment as he clung to your pants to stop them from falling over entirely. Cove mumbled what you thought was an apology, though how he carried himself meant it was directed to the ground. You still couldn't move from that spot. Choke, the Firefly got stuck in your throat. I'm trying to cough it up, Cove. I really am. It's just I can't tell if I'm about to cry or I'm about to throw up. It's fine. Keeping a tight grip, he was able to awkwardly shift a leg lower so that he was being propped up on just one knee. There was a pause. So official. And then he looked up with eyes as blue and wide as the sea, and just as wet. He released your clothes to instead put his hands over his heart. Yes. In a small, fragile voice, he spoke. I love you. I mean, you mean so much to me. I don't even know what life would be without you. So listen, I'm pretty good. I know. Tears fell heavily, and the words dropped out as painfully. I'm sorry. Have I ever been able to handle a major romantic moment in our relationship well? But neither have I. You don't have the answer to that. He laughed breathily. It was almost more of a wheeze. I've never made things easy, especially when growing up. Life was so hard for me, and so I made things harder for everyone else. But you were always so good to me, no matter what. And I've loved you for so many years. He continued to sniffle as he made a few false continuations of unintelligible stammering. Eventually, Cove found what he wanted to say next. Thank you for being my partner. Thank you for never minding when I sneak over to your house through the window. Thank you for all the gifts when I had to go away to my mom's house. Thank you for always defending me from Jeremy. You're so welcome. I'll punch that guy right in the face again if you wanted me to. Cove's eyelids squeezed shut in an attempt to stop himself from rumbling further. He couldn't help but chuckle at how precious he was. You had to hide your face bashfully, your eyes gonna tear up. You didn't know what to do with yourself. You had to stop yourself from interrupting. You were touched already, but you wanted him to finish. These are all good choices. You wanted him to propose, also eat his proposal. Listen. What was I can't read the mood that well. Do I hide my face? Do I tear up? Do I not know what to do with myself? I'm gonna laugh. Wait, should I laugh? Laugh at his misery? That's what I'm doing anyway. I might as well chuckle, right? Yes, I will laugh. Cove's outpouring of gratitude culminated in a final piece of appreciation. And thank you for being such a patient person. I know I kept you waiting so long. He took I was waiting, kind of a little bit. He took a slow, controlled breath, and then, without stuttering or stopping, he said the words out loud. Donnie Donuts, will you marry me? Oh my god, guys, he did it! He finally did it! Ayo, boys, we got him. 4K, we caught him. Hi. Yorokonde. Mochiron. Let's freaking go. What do I say? This is a hype moment, but like, what do I say as a normal person? What if I was normal? What do I say? All these answers are yes. Is he yes, yes, or yes? Definitely. Uh, uh. I'm gonna say. Dang, these are all good answers. You bet I will. Champ. Cove collapsed forward, catching himself with his hands before landing face first in the grass. The poppies around his face fluttered from his grand sigh of relief. Oh my god. Thank you. You know I was gonna say no, you son of a gun. Eyes filled with fresh tears, he lifted his head back up to smile at you with all the love in the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that's all I've been saying this whole time. I'm sorry. Just thank you for being there and for being the one I get to be with. Somehow, all you could think was that it was him, Cove Holden, the man holding your heart, and now the person you were about to marry. Dang, bro, that's the title of the stream. Bam, we did it. Cut to the credits. Yeah, arigato. You never have to apologize for that. You're so wonderful. Don't worry, this was perfect. Dang, these are all great. I like him. I like him a lot. He's great. Then oh goodness. I think I will. I might as well. The man Holden. Yeah, that man Holden. I like this option. You got down on the grass and kissed him. That seems so cute and sincere. You couldn't hold back any longer. You launched yourself at him and knocked Cove over on impact. Yeah! Freaking get his ass. He laid flat on his back now. His eyes were wide, but swiftly pulled you against him. As close as he could, desperately to feel you. Aww, he's so sweet. You love him. You leaned forward and kissed your fiancé. He kissed you back lovingly, and you could feel the smile on his face. The place where you met, where you grew, where you fell in love, was not a place where you shared your life together. Where your shared life together truly began. Smooch! Mwah! Your eyes drifted close to let yourself experience it. To anchor yourself in the moment and to hold on for as long as possible. You, the both of you, never wanted to let go. You were certain of it. The rest of your days would be spent side by side. It was all you'd hoped for. For real, let's make this freaking apparently we're game makers or something. Oh, thank you for the follow. And thank you for hanging out. Smoochies for the beach bum. Yeah, hell yeah. And the swirling excitement of your new engagement relaxed back into the more familiar style of gentle comfort the relationship brought. Cove stood up. He lifted you along with him. Oh, and I have a ring too, if you want that. It's just, you know, sentimentality. The firefly felt better to me. So you do have a ring, you son of a gun. Give it to me, give me now. You instantly laughed. That was exactly like him. You felt thrilled hearing you got an engagement ring. You shook your head affectionately at his antics. What does matter to you? Oh, thank God I didn't actually eat his engagement. Yada yada, Cove Holden. The Cove chuckled bashfully, picking a stray strand of grass off his pants. You were thrilled by the turn of events that unfolded here. Your dream had been for Cove to propose, and he never disappointed you. Exactly. Suddenly, Cove's now wide eyes snapped to yours. But how are we gonna tell people? We're leaving early in the morning and it's really late now. Should we try talking before we go? That's what I was thinking. Mr. Cove Holden, we literally had everybody possible at your house this morning. You didn't think of doing it then? Silly. The two of you put your heads together to come to some kind of decision for this predicament. Maybe we could try calling your mom's house phone. They hear that, I mean that they haven't gone to bed yet. If they don't, they probably won't even know it rang. Calling their cell phone might wake them up, and then I could do the same for their dad's house. Yeah, that could work. In sync, you and Cove dug out your cells and began to call the respective homes of your families. Hey, guess what, Ma? This son of a gun, he finally said it. And then everybody's like, oh, sweet. and we high-five through the phone. That would have made him anxious more than it did now. I know, but still, I think it would have been very interesting, that's all. I figured he wasn't going to do it in front of people, but I also would have thought it was very interesting. Cove stepped to the side of his father's as his father presumably picked up. Couldn't pay attention to his words for long, as Mom answered her call next. Donuts resident, how may I help you? Hi Mom, it's me. I wanted to see if you're awake without bothering you, if you had gone to bed. Yeah, who raised such a thoughtful person? I'm impressed. She chuckled at her own comment while getting quieter. Could tell she was pulling her face away from the receiver. Lonnie, Donnie's on the phone! When she spoke again, it came in loud and clear. Tell me on over. Oh, ooh. You twisted your head to the side after hearing Cove's exclamation and saw him tap on the screen to switch things to speaker mode. Say hi to Dad and Mom. Donnie's here and so are their moms, sort of. They're on the phone too. We're all on the phone! This is great. Quickly followed Cove's move and let your mom be on speaker. Hey, Donuts family! Good evening, ladies! Hello, it's nice to hear from you. Agreed, even though it's unexpected. What happened, kiddos? Well, the thing is, we, suddenly, and then... Wait, I'm gonna call Liz. Pam, get your phone. You can call Lee. I knew it. They're like, guys, this is it. Formation, Alpha, go. Well, you don't have to do that. I want to, sweetie. This is news they're going to enjoy hearing, isn't it? I'm certain they wouldn't mind. I mean... It's time! Hey, in that case, Kara, I should call your friends. I've got their numbers. Seriously? Of course. They all call me plenty of times to try reaching you whenever you misplaced your phone or forgot to charge it. Dad... Oh, that's perfect. Everybody, it's time. While unexpected, having everyone on the line would make sharing the news easy. The parents got to work, leaving the old landlines on while they used their cells to call Lee. This is such a like technological like situation, you know what I'm saying? You call them, everybody on speaker at the same time. They used their cells to call Lee, Liz, Miranda, and Terry's apartment and Derek respectively. Every call went through, and soon your whole main group was on the line, and they were expecting answers. There was no putting it off. I'll say it. Cole doesn't want to say it. I have an announcement, everybody. Operation Alpha is a go. Operation Alpha B is a go. Let's see. I'm sure you can guess Cove and I are getting married. Cove nodded with a serious expression. That's right, I'm gonna marry Donnie. Cove reached over to take your hand as a physical sign of your union. Even though no one could see it, it made him feel better. The hill filled with cheers of congratulations. Heard Terry's distinctive whoop, and your mom started to joyfully whisper to each other away from the receiver. Lee squealed and Kyra cooed. They were 100% waiting for this moment. I told you, they all knew it. I had given them the secret codes and everything, and they were ready on the sidelines like spies. There's no confusion or a need for pause. Everyone in your life was immediately on board with your plans. Cove turned his head and beamed at you, excited in his smile. It was coupled with a fond squeeze to your hand. You grinned back at him.
I'm so glad.
I'm so proud of you, Cove. The two of you are gonna be happy. I'm sure of it. Honestly, I can't imagine him not crying constantly. Dad. Cove sniffled, eyes wide with emotion. Yeah, I will be. Both of us will be. Iris spoke up gently. Thank you for being so wonderful to my baby. I'm lucky and grateful that you're going to be part of my life forever. Well put, Kyra. Donnie's a keeper for sure. Especially since I kept his filthy secret and was his accomplice in such actions. Oh, Jayla, how are you doing? Is that the water wave? Is that a water wave tattoo? It sure is. We just got proposed to, Jayla, so I would say that this stream is going really well. Your family couldn't stay quiet for long and began to chime in. I can't believe how grown up you are. I couldn't be happier with how it all happened. Congratulations, Donnie. You're one of the smartest cookies there are. You're making an amazing life for yourself. Man, I wish that was me for real though.
Seriously?
Marrying Cove to get to Kyra. Exactly. It's the long con. It's the long con. This is totally amazing. You're seriously getting married? It's like we're real adults and all that. Yeah, it'd almost be hard to believe that my baby sibling is marrying a person, you know. I thought you'd be marrying some kind of sea life. You know, if Cole wasn't such an obvious choice as a husband for you. Yeah, we all knew. Her tone turned abnormally gentle. You're doing good. Thanks for the positive rating. 5 out of 5, Cove. We love you. You're welcome. Lee giggled and your mom's had some chuckles. Cove stood awkwardly, not entirely sure if he or Liz was being laughed at. Your three friends had stayed silent, believed that they were intentionally giving your families a chance to have a moment. But once they said their pieces, it didn't take long for your friends to jump into the conversation excitedly. Congratulations on the engagement! It's crazy how we're really at this point in our lives. Some days it feels like high school was yesterday. Bro, nobody in my actual life has gotten married. I don't know if that's ever. I don't even know if anybody in my life is dating. Besides, like, my Discord friends. Nobody in my IRL. But it's great. You both are definitely Sunset Bird's best couple. Terry added on eagerly. You're the aspiration. I'm stoked that you're gonna be official. This is a big step, but I'd say you're more than earned it with everything you've been through over the years. You both deserve to be with each other for the rest of your lives. Yeah, we do. Cove had appeared weepy before, but this sealed it. He cried. Everyone's words had built up and coalesced into Cove shedding the happiest tears you'd seen. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Yeah, I know. These were people you cared about, you cared dearly about, and they were so happy from your engagement. It was heartwarming. Good luck, kiddos. You've got a journey ahead of you. Cliff agreed with a chuckle. They've known each other for 15 years already and still haven't gotten sick of each other yet. How hard could making it work for the rest of their lives be? That's what I'm saying. For the two of them, not difficult at all. Man, everybody's so chill, so epic. Guys, you're truly epic, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. The press Cove didn't run away even during this big change event. Oh, come on, that's mean. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I know it means a lot that you all were there for us. Cove nodded beside you with a watery smile. Of course. What else is family for? But ultimately, the night was growing late, and many phone calls all had to come to an end. After goodbyes were shared, you were left with just one another again, the quiet space of Poppy Hill. I think that was nice. Me too. I enjoyed that. Everybody, being epic. Epic gamers. We have to go to the hotel now, huh? I think I can do that. Oh, I'm not ready. Do we have to go? Yeah. I don't want to go. Jack's Cove with pleading eyes. A smile on his face fell while rubbing his arm. I mean, our parents would probably be thrilled if we stuck around, but really shouldn't. You're right, I know, you're right, but stop being right. I don't feel like it. It's hard. And I'm just not ready yet. The corner of Cove's mouth pulled into a frown. He watched your shoulders slump with a sympathetic look. It's okay, Donnie. We've done a pretty good job bookending things, I think. We enjoyed the trip to the best we could, right? He rubbed at his arm awkwardly. Which arm? Okay, don't tell me. Fine, whatever. Nervously waiting for your response. He sighed. Well, you do have a point, but it's so sad we're leaving. I don't want today to end ever. The Cove I knew, or I used to know, was very sentimental. Whenever he went somewhere, he just didn't want to leave. Now he's the one telling me that we have to go. Oh, how the tables have turntabled. We can always come back whenever you want to. I'll try to make it work, I promise. Phil stood tall and studied you as his reassuring words sank in. You know he meant every word and you believed him wholeheartedly. Okay, let's freaking go back to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. With Cove right there along with you, made your way down the hill. With the same stars above trailing the way, your last night in Sunset Bird was closing out. You were lost deep within a dream, adrift in the current of your unconscious mind. Cove was with you, even there, his presence strong as your mind flittered from scene to scene. The logic of the conscious world melting around you. We're in a dream sequence, everybody. The fireflies pass and we're hotel bound. Bro, if that's a song, I know you only activate when there's a song. I don't know it though. Something jolted off you from your slumber, the visions you constructed slipping away even as you scrambled to catch them. It had been a good dream. You open your eyes and to an unlit, unfamiliar ceiling. The darkness permeated the room so thoroughly that you were sure it was still the middle of the night. As your eyes adjusted to what little light there was to catch on to, a smiling face cozied itself right above you. There he was. Cove Holden! Good morning. What time is it? Huh? What time is it? I'm still sleeping. Good morning, Cove. The grin was bright enough to make it seem like maybe the sun had risen after all. Huh? Wow, it's my dream come true. Please stop being a morning person. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Naturally, you weren't surprised to see him, but that didn't stop you from enjoying it every time. His expression softened at your voice, the tender affection in his gaze obvious despite the dim space. Did he wake me up at like 5 a.m. to go to like the airport or something? It really be like that. You pull the covers over your head. Why is it always an option? Every time I see the option to flick his nose, I'm like, I have to do it. I have to do it. So this and there. So this and there. Anything but kiss him. Please stop. It hurts. It hurts me. Anything else. I'm just gonna ruffle his hair, okay, everybody? That's all we're doing, okay? He closed. No, I won't do it. I won't do it. It's too embarrassing. I can't do it. He closed his eyes happily as he rubbed the top of his head, mussing up his hair. They always make it weird. Don't I can't do it. No, Shelby, please, come on. Next time there's the option, I'll do it. Promise, I'll do it. Please close his eyes happily, rub the top of his head, mussing up his hair. Would you prefer me to wake you up by tapping on the window? Oh yeah, he does. Haha, you're so funny. Maybe. Yes, the next time it comes up, I promise. I pinky promise. Cove simply smirked, amused by his own wit. I mean, you really should have expected this was gonna happen. I did, I was waiting for it. I hoped you might have outgrown it. Fine, shame on me, cause you got me more than once. I don't know what the question is asking. I'm just gonna pick one. Next time is at the wedding. I don't know what he's talking about, and I don't want to look at the log because I don't like reading, actually. What is he talking about to me right now? I guess he's telling me that I should have expected him to wake me up. Fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Way more than once. I'm guessing you woke me up for some reason. Are you ever gonna let me know? Well, this is our last day here. Everyone might still be asleep, but if we get up now, we can at least see the neighborhood. You want to? With you? Definitely. Here we go, yet again. The reason that you didn't tell me this plan last night is... I'm like, ugh, what in the world are you talking about? Got a jet for a bit, Cage? Obies, no problem. Why didn't you tell me before? Well, whatever, let's just go. Cove only shrugged. Is that a yes or what? Okay, yeah, I'll come with you.
Alright.
Then he held out one of his hands to help you get up too. He took it. He held out both arms, wordlessly asking to lift him up. Yeah, you can pick me up. You can take me there. I'm tired. Cove complied, crouching down to scoop you up before gently setting you down again. No, I don't wanna freaking. I'm tired. Where you could head out, you and Cove both needed to get dressed. You did it so quietly. The strangeness of the hour meant that your body seemed less coordinated than usual. Each article of clothing a new puzzle, but you managed it. Cheese and crackers. I thought it was late, but it's the sun's about to come up, and I'm going down to the freaking wherever the hell with Cove Holden again. The two of you were eventually ready to head out into the wild world. Dawn still hadn't broken when you left the hotel, yet it was easy enough to get a ride down into Sunset Bird. The journey was peaceful. You might have expected sleep to attempt to claim you once again, with the night sky still so dark, but Cove's excited energy was infectious. Bro, what are you up to? Morning was finally starting to come over Sunset Bird as you arrived, almost like the sun itself wanted to be there to welcome you. Cove turned towards you, his eyes sparkling with anticipation. He wanted a walk? He's like a puppy, like, you wanna go on a walk? Wake me up in the middle of the night to go on a walk, you son of a gun? One more summer beach trip? Ah, I knew it. He laughed, nodding to reassure him, as if there was any alternative now that you were here, and he was looking at you so eagerly. Yeah, one more, just one. You could have taken your time getting there, dawdling under the morning sun, or you could have taken the short walk at a regular pace. And both of those would have been just right for some other occasion. But this time, without either of you saying a word, you and Cove set off sprinting. Bro, I am not sprinting. The two of you tore gleefully down this I'm such a healthy person in this story. The two of you tore gleefully down the street toward the beach, excited as ungainly as the kids you'd once been. You were laughing with joy at the absurdity of it all. Being here at the break of dawn with a boy who you'd once discovered on the nearby hill, who never completely grew up. As it was still early, you did your best to keep the noise down. To the side, you saw Cove covering his mouth to stifle his own giggles, similarly aware of the people sleeping in the condos around you. Winner, chicken dinner. Ade. I'm assuming this means Angela's about to be done with his stream. Why else would you Mentioned chicken. He thought of what the mean old grandparents would have said if they could see you now. All you could do was continue running and stumbling down toward the beach, away from the residents and their sleeping occupants. It's morning! It was only a few minutes before you arrived at the expensive ocean shore. Cove kicked off his shoes and strode right into the water, not stopping until his feet were entirely submerged and the waves tickled his ankles. You have to rehydrate the merman sometimes. I understand. You stood close by on the damp sand. You fell in the water with him. I might as well. I didn't do it last time. After slipping your shoes off, you let the sea flow over you. It was cool against your skin, but not as cold as when the wave pulled back and your wet feet were exposed to air again. I can't. I'm not a mer person. These inclinations he has, I don't get it. The two of you stood there, watching as the sun continued to ascend over the horizon. Silence fell between you until finally dawn had broken. Even then, Cove spoke in a whisper. There it is! There it is! Hello, Raiders! Hello, Kev, Shiro, Angelo, Rebby. Yes, I see all your raids! Fantastic, fantastic. Welcome. We are doing great on the stream. You guys are playing Master Blaster, Disaster, cool, epic. Hi, Mark. Daddy Angelo sent us. Ah, I see. No, of course, I understand. I am winning. I am getting married, guys. I just got proposed to by this guy, this mer guy. I mean, no one has said anything about him being a merman. I'm just saying he's always going to the water for no dang reason. I'm telling you, I'm gonna prove it right. That poor soul. Hey, what is that supposed to mean? Who's that supposed to be, Kev? What's wrong with? I'm a great marriage candidate. Have you seen me play Story of Seasons, you son of a gun? Everybody, I raised up the entire town, you son of a gun. That talking in an accent. What accent do you want me to talk in? What do you want me to do? I can't believe this. Talk like Angelo. Mamma mia, everybody, welcome to the stream. It's time to brizz up the whole gang. Bellissimo. Are you all ready to watch this absolute 100% gamer brizz up the entire town? They said in Italian somehow. Thank you. I mean, how do you say thank you in Italian? Merci. No, wait. I don't know. Okay, okay, gamers. Let's continue. I need to like, grazie. Yes, grazie, Angelo. Let me see if I can channel Angelo's Italian accent. Prego. Eto. Mamma mia. Pasta pizza. Pasta pie. The two of you stood there, watching as the sun continued to ascend over the horizon. Silence fell between you until finally dawn had fully broken. Even then, Cove spoke in a whisper. I cannot believe it's over. Oh, mamma mia, it's all over. What are we gonna do? What do I pick? mm, you're really sounding like a kid again. Yeah, that's good. A ghost of a smile crept over Cove's face, like the sun peeked out between the clouds in an overcast day, making the shape of a beautiful piece of pie. Muy bueno. Cove reached out and enveloped your hand in his pressing your palms together tightly. Oh, mamma mia! Holding hands before marriage, what would the Catholic Church think? The silence returned just for a second. I'm glad we came this morning, and that we came on this whole visit back.
So glad.
But more than anything, I'm glad for ending up in this town in the first place, where I got to grow up with a really nice neighbor. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Oh, it brings a tear to my eye, and the eye of my mother, and the eye of my sister and my father. We will have the biggest wedding. I'm most grateful for meeting you too. Yeah. That sounds nice. Bob looked at you, at the corner of his eyes, not turning his face away from the sea. His expression was full of affection, from the gentle curve of his smile to his clear, contented brow. It was stark contrast to the tears rolling down his cheeks. Oh, wow, beautiful. Perfect, bueno. I love you. Et tu, Cove Holden. You counted yourself lucky, even though you were leaving now. This place had gifted you with so much you'd carry with you wherever your life might take you. And you knew exactly where next to. The Papa John's pizza next door, where you could share a pizza together up and think about all the different toppings to order. The memories you'd made, the lessons you learned, the people you'd built relationships with. You'd keep those pieces of your life in Sunset Border forever. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm tearing up. Oh, you stood with Cove, silently watching as bright rays swept away the last of the night shadows until they truly arrived. Wow. Was that good enough for you? Was that good enough for you? Oh my god. I think I did a great Angelo impression there. I talked about pizza. I talked about my Catholic background. I think I did good. Your spirits were high as the sun rose even higher in the sky. Wow. That's my every stream, bro. I know, I'm very good. I've been observing the stream very closely, and follow for more pizza content. Follow Angela for more pizza content, everybody. No, it's good. It's good. Hold on. You want me to keep going? Fine, I'll keep going. The two of you had found yourself meandering back through the neighborhood street on sandy feet, strolling down the path just as you'd done thousands of times before. This was just where it all started. You were compelled to look at the exact spot you'd first encountered Mr. Holden, sitting dejected on the curb. It wasn't not like that anymore. Still, you couldn't forget the day it began, just as you couldn't believe what then eventually led to. Wowies. This is a more offensive Italian accent. This is my Italia-phobic moment. You know Pax has enough points to let this go on until the end of the stream. I know he does, and he has and that's why he has every right to do this. Things had never been the same since that moment, and you couldn't be happier for it. On Pride Month too. Man. Somebody wave the Italian flag. Your mental lingering on the meeting had turned physical, causing you to stop in your tracks. It was only when you heard Cove's voice calling your name that you remembered that when you were and had realized what you'd done. We're going to get married, Cove Holden. Bring out the mozzarella. You're going to be added to the anti-Italianism wiki page. Thank you so much. I'm finally famous. At what the president was, a shining sun, a clear blue sky, and Cove by your side. All the most natural things in the world. So what's the next step? Yahoo! You watched Cove expectantly, waiting for him to guide you forward from here. There was a crinkle around his eyes as he laughed. It's up to you now. It's up to me? I say we go save the princess. What do you say, Cove Holden? I sound just like Angela underscore VTuber right now. But I don't want to be. You should pick. You're giving me too much power. I do say these things. Aren't you worried about it going to my head? Yes, this is another thing I say. Cove smirked, shaking his head. Don't worry about it. I'm listening, so go ahead. His eyes are met yours, holding your gaze. Gaze in the month of Pride? I cannot believe it. I believe in you, Donnie. No matter how much time might have passed, there was something that you could count on to be consistent. Cove, your family, his family, and all the other loved ones being there for you when you needed it was one of those things since the beginning and for always. Title drop, title drop, title drop. Knowing they were there and you would never be truly alone made the future look all that much brighter. Wanna find some private and make out? Oh no! Wait a second. I promise Jobies that the next option to make out I would take it. Oh no, that's so sad. No, Jobies isn't here. Don't freaking tell Jobies. Don't tell her. And do you want to keep walking through town while I grab something to eat? We should see who can reach the end of the street fastest. I just want to wait and see what happens, bro. No. Shut up. Shut up. Oh my god. Okay. Jobies is not here though. Fine, whatever. If I do it now, I'm gonna have to do it later. I want to see what he said. Oh, I'm saving it. I'm saving it. This is also the last choice. Oh, okay. Fine. I guess I have to. Dang it. Fine. I personally would say to grab something to eat, but I think you guys already know that about me, that I just simply want to eat things. You know? No! Jobies, what are you doing here? Dang it! Why? Who's holding me accountable? Who pinged Jobies? Right? And tell me right now who pinged Jobies. I can't take this. I can't take it. Yeah, I figured you'd say make out. Ugh, freaking hell. Fine, whatever. You were teasing him with that call, of course, but so much reminiscing about growing up had made you yearn for him. Oh, is that what's happening? I'm yearning. After all, Sunset Bird had given you Cove. You wanted to enjoy both of them together. Cove sputtered out a laugh. He knows I want to eat, bro. You can't trick him. Donnie. What's that soundbite I have? Donnie, please. That's what he said. He covered his mouth with his hand, staring at you over them with wide eyes. So, what, so you don't want to? I mean, that's fine. Okay, bye, Jobies. Thanks for holding me accountable, y'all. I don't know who pinged Jobies, but you better stop trying to bust my chops. His gaze, he lowered his hands, his gaze looking shyly between you and the ground. No, that'd be perfect. Ah! What do you mean that'd be perfect? Dang it! I'm blaming all of you. You guys are awful. Your days growing up in Sunset Bird have been so wonderful. I'm so close to being like, ha ha ha, JK, let's go eat instead. I was just joking, you silly idiot, haha. Even the prospect of leaving again made your chest ache, yet you weren't going to let that stop you. It would be hard, but you knew that it would still be there, waiting whenever you wanted to return. Facing Cove had been by your side through it all. You knew that one day you'd look back on these moments now, just as you fondly reminisced about your childhood growing up here. Each happy moment you experienced became only a memory of what used to be, but that was what life was, and it was okay. And we're okay. As it was from the beginning and continuing that way for always, life took another step forward. Oh, thank God! Oh my freaking hell. Thank you, Lord Jesus. You can come back again, always. Oh my God, thank God. Yay! The end! Oh, you're welcome. You can choose continue story into the wedding planning event if you'd like, obviously. And you can always make a save here and come back if you want to return to the option later on. Yes, I want to play the wedding DLC. Hello? I just bought it for fun, actually. I don't want to play. JK. These events are set after step 4, but it's not specific when. It would be during the same summer, next summer, in our future springtime in California, etc. You can assume the timeline is whatever it needs to be. Makes sense for the choices you made. Okay. We're starting. Would you like to pick out an engagement ring? Yes. Yeah, I have class. Hell yeah. Can I change the material? It's all gold. Oh, look at this one. Wow, that looks like a chow head. Does that look like a chow? Very good. Too simple. Pearl? Pearl makes a lot of sense since it's like sea themed. Pearl with leaf situation? Fancy. A simple diamond. A fancy diamond. These are all great choices. My first instinct is the chow head. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of also looks like a soul from Soul Eater. I'm trying not to let my weeb brain make the decisions for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the chow. I'm gonna go with the chow. Ooh, silver. Now that's nice. That's good. No, that's good. I like that. Platinum. What are we doing? What's going on? I like the silver though. The silver is good. I'll take that. That'll look nice on me. Which initiative level would you like to go to take for the wedding? Obviously the highest initiative level. I don't want to do anything actually. We hope you truly have a wonderful wedding. Finally. Oh my God, we're having a wedding, everybody! Everybody shut up, we're having a wedding! Oh, there's so much to do. Nani sore. Where are we? Are we in my gaming pad? Side by side on a purple dyed faux leather couch, you sat with your fiance, Cove. Wow, This is the gamer station of a lifetime. There's like 3 computers here. You know, in the beginning, I chose that we were making a game together or some junk. This is so appropriate. Wow. The air in the chic office smelled non-distinctly perfumed, though luckily it was the demure touch rather than smothering. A soft hum came from the air conditioning, gently blowing the scent around the room. It was the first time either of you had been there, and you weren't sure if the atmosphere was meant to comfort or impress visitors. Oh, this is not our house. This is an office. Oh, why can't I live here? This is my. I want this gamer deck. It's like a. I guess this is a wedding affairs office situation. For some people, it wouldn't make a difference either way, like with your own partner, for example. Cove's hand was intently gripping yours. You could feel him trembling and hear the squishing noise the couch made each time you shifted around. Cove is so cute. Well, one part came from his usual nervousness over these kinds of matters, and the other came from an almost uncontainable excitement for the same reason. This place was the headquarters of a well-known event planning agency in the area, and this office belonged to their planner for every particular type of special occasion, weddings. You were here to plan your wedding together. Soon he wouldn't be your only fiance, Cove would be your husband, and on that occasion there was going to be a ceremony, reception, and everything. Wow. In Pride Month, so eventful. You truly felt content. You were overflowing with thrilled energy. You matched Cove, shaking from nerves. It only felt natural. I'm like, no big deal. Like, whatever, getting married. I do this all the time. When's my next marriage? I'm on the clock. I'm contented. It was a joy to be with him, and you could only feel good about celebrating that love with family and friends. I love the thought. I've never been to a wedding ceremony, I don't think. Personally. I've been to like wherever they put the food, that's where I've been. Eating the fancy cheese, that's my scene. They didn't let a lot of the weddings I went to, they didn't let kids in the main area and stuff like that. And it was usually like the pre-wedding also, like I don't understand the point of pre-wedding. Just do the wedding. I don't get it. Today's meeting should be straightforward. Introducing yourselves to the planning team, getting familiar with one another, and going over only some basics. Ugh. Why do I have to do it like that? I can do it myself. I'll make some invitations and send them out. What do I have to do? Do I have to plan with the people here? The entire process will take multiple visits here and trips to other locations. I don't understand. I guess that's what they're for. Before setting up the appointment with the planner, you and Cove decided that you were going to set the wedding in, or at least near some separate. If I had a wedding, I would want it to be like a cool, like. If I had a wedding, I definitely want it to be around like greenery. You know, I wouldn't want it to be in like just a location. I want it to be like an outside situation. I know that's like kind of stupid because you subject yourself to the whims of the weather. But like I like the idea of being in like those big tents outside. I don't know. IDK, I don't know why I feel that way. You also had a good idea of who would be attending, how large the wedding would need to be, and a few other details related to your lives together going forward. I suppose I couldn't make a wedding like that myself. I'd have to consider the options. That was as far as you had gotten in the process when you decided to bring in assistance. Well, the plan was going to be great, you thought. It was going to be a pain, but worth it, you felt. I feel like both have their advantages. So this may... I have like a distinct memory of an outside like affair that I don't. It's like such an old memory. I don't completely remember, but I do remember it being very nice and peaceful. So thankfully, you have professional to do this with. I can date with Cove as a team or something you look forward to. Oh, yeah. Cove, put a shirt on. Cove noticed the dreaminess in your eyes, and the corners of his mouth lifted hopefully. His second hand reached over to clasp both of yours and his first. A metallic sensation pressed into your skin that he gave a ring securely on his left ring finger. I don't know if I could even wear a ring. I don't like wearing medals on myself. I don't like the way it feels. It's cold. Your feet shuffled against the black and white striped rug that covered over the center of the hardwood floor as you returned a smile back. Here we are. Here we are. It's really happening. His fingers squeeze your hand deeper into his hold. You know, I'm not really good with, well, any of this, but I'm sure that whatever it ends up being like, it's gonna be amazing. It has to be because I'm marrying you. Oh my goodness. It's so nice to just have money to do this. It's great. I completely agree. You're so wonderful. No, you're breathtaking. I'm glad you're feeling good about this, yeah. And hopefully you only panicked a moderate amount along the way. You had to turn your face away out of shyness. Well, am I a shy lad? I'm glad. You could let yourself relax some, knowing he wasn't worried. And then there was a series of quick knocks. Your conversation stopped as you shared unsure looks between one another. Come in. When they knock, this is not even our place. In response to Cole's words, the shiny wood door off the side swung open. Hello, lovebirds. There he is! There's Baxter, my boy. I was spoiled a bit on who our party planner was gonna be. And it's Baxter! No longer have his hair dyed like the way it was. An adult. Looking tremendously the same. Standing in the entryway was a tall man about your age. His dark gray hair was swept to the side. On his neck was a distinctive mole. Look how happy he is. I've never seen him like that. I wonder what his personality is like now. His curved grin and brown eyes grew wide and sync. Hallelujah! Love would have been a lie if you two dolls had broken up. Cole stared while frozen in place, a deer in headlights. His mouth opened and closed again soundlessly. It's Baxter! Do you know this person, Cove? JK. Awkward. I don't know if you've ever seen like what's his name? That YouTuber. Dang it, how did I forget his name already? Curtis Connor. But Curtis Connor does this like awkward thing, and I'm like, every time I see the word I think of that. Anyway. Your eyes darted between Cove and the man confused. Baxter? The former tourist stepped further into the room while chuckling. I'm flattered you two people of excellence remember me too. And I didn't even have to dress in black and white. The style choices may have changed, but you realize now the design of the rug might not have been entirely an arbitrary choice. You could only feel shock and disbelief. I would have felt shock and disbelief. But I'm happy to see you. This was incredible. Unexpected reunion. It's been a while. Years.
I know.
Yeah, it has been. Cove? Yes, Cove! You're so annoying. I love it. Cole dropped his response heavily. The tone likely would have been even firmer if he wasn't still in disbelief that Baxter had reappeared in front of both of you. And as a wedding planner of all things, your wedding planner, what happened? Do you have an explanation for it? Well, as professionally as possible, Baxter strode to the other half of the room and took a seat on the rolling office chair opposite the couch you were on. He used the tips of his feet to smoothly twist the chair position so that it faced you completely as he continued the reply. I went back to college, eventually graduated, joined the great wide career world, grew up, and learned some more. I'm still learning. To fully settle in, Baxter dropped an elbow on the armrest of his seat and rested his cheek against the propped up fist. That seems like a very Baxter pose. That's the curated version. Life is a wonderful journey. The words were spoken flatly, inauthentically, and punctuated with a dismissive gesture of his free hand. It was impossible to tell if the sarcasm was purely in response to Cove's own sharpness, or if there was something else. Even Cove raised an eyebrow at how clear the displeasure was. Baxter was aware of the impression he was giving, but only half shrugged with a shoulder over it. His eyes, with one shoulder? She half shrugged. How do you do that? His eyes drifted away from you and your partner. Whatever the story was, you definitely weren't getting the full version of it. Oh my god, Baxter, I don't need this drama right now. I have things to do. If you're gonna be like this, I'm gonna leave. I did not miss this man. I'm happy we got to meet again. Yeah, I'm happy we got to meet again. I hope you've been alright. I hope you've been alright, man. A bend formed in his brows, a small sign of regret. I'm very well. That's my introduction taken care of, then. Let's swing things back around to the real reason you came. You're getting married. Congratulations. You're given the enthusiastic round of applause from the audience of one. How did the engagement happen? It must have been wonderfully emotional. A shame I had left town before I could find out. A fond, familiar flush of red crept over Cove's cheeks. Oi, kawaii na, Cove. Well, we had come back to visit Sunset Bird for Donnie's parents' anniversary. It started out as a normal trip. On the last day before we had to leave, we went out to Poppy Hill behind Donnie's house. I had been waiting for the right moment the entire time, and that was it. I asked Donnie to marry me. They said yes. The pitch of Cove's voice shot up dramatically going through that last sentence and got him shimmying in his seat. Just thinking back that at that moment, it made him nearly tear up from joy. Oh, he's such a baby, such a widow baby. We love Cove Hogan in this house. He's so baby. Not baby girl, he's just baby. How romantic and very fitting for the two of you. Baxter slipped the pen out of his jacket pocket and tapped it against the desk. Counter at his side, he looked between you and Cove, satisfied. Thank you for answering. Considering we're already acquainted, it should make the process that much better. I'm sure your special day is going to be one to remember. Cove's uneasy single word was directed towards you. In a whisper, he elaborated on what that was supposed to mean. Are we really going through with it? Having Baxter plan our wedding? Her. I'd like you to. Ah, dang it, Cove. You're not quiet enough. You're not slick. You're not slick. Cove quietly yelped. It wasn't unreasonable that the person on the other side of the room could hear the conversation, but Cove had not expected him to answer. Oh, I mean, I think I could do it well. I can do it right. And there's very few weddings I'd like to see go off like a charm like this one. He spoke in a conciliatory way. Baxter's normal boldness was entirely missing while asking for this chance. You and Cove faced one another on the couch. He wants to do it, let him do it. So who is Baxter? Was he a homewrecker? No, he is another love interest. I guess he would kind of be a homewrecker if you think about it like that. He has his own DLC. that you could pursue him in. He's just kind of like, he was a guy that had moved into a condo on the same street as us, and he hung out with us sometimes. But then he like, I don't know, he like left as like quickly as he appeared, type of thing. He seemed like kind of, he was charismatic, but still like awkward because nobody knew him and stuff like that. He's not a bad person. He's cool. I like Baxter. Cove is just uneasy with everybody he meets. You have to understand. You have to understand. The softness in his eyes and the sloping of his brow shared his thoughts without a need to say a word. He was being swayed. You nodded to your partner. There was a pause, and then Cove spoke. Okay. I love Cove so much. I know I say this every time, but it's just the best trait that every new person Cove meets. He's just like so standoffish. It's the best thing. While still on the couch, Cove brought his torso up to its full height and held his head high. The look on his face was determined. This is actually the reality that exists now. I've got a question for you, Baxter. See, look at him. I love how confrontational he is with Baxter, especially. I love it. It's so good. Cove's strong stance began to crumble as he shrunk into himself once more. See, is it a gap moe thing? It might be a gap moe thing for me. It's so funny. Is your offer for dance lessons still open? Oh yeah, Baxter was a dancer as well. Your new planner gasped before quickly settling into laughter with a clap of his hands. Of course, always. That's a relief. I'm probably gonna need them. I understand completely. I'm here for you, and you as well, Donnie, if there is a need. we're gonna need to learn how to dance before the wedding, I guess. You were a good dancer, but it would be nice to practice with somebody. You're a good dancer and didn't need the help. I didn't do dancer and didn't want to dance with Baxter. You're a good dancer and could use the guidance. You're a good dancer, but didn't want the less. You weren't a good dancer. I didn't want the lessons anyway. You weren't a good dancer, but you didn't want to dance with Baxter. I mean, if Cove is gonna learn, whatever. Yeah, practice is fine. Yeah, I'd like that. Everything's good. Great. Got it. That works for me. I mean, he was a professional at some point in his life. Now, he shifted closer to with the rolling chair with a glint in his eyes that made him look like the teen he used to be. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to the details, which I don't mean literally. And no need to crumple my jacket. I'm going to have to ask you quite a few questions. I'm ready. We're ready. So am I. Let's freaking go. To start, have we thought of possible surnames? Yours, his? What are you imagining? I don't care. I just want to marry them. Cove, good answer. Good answer, Cove. We love it. Yeah, good answer. But we have actually talked about it. Yeah, we're going with. What do I want my name to be? Donnie Holden. Cove Donuts. Donnie Holden. What's happening? Donuts Holden. Holden Donuts. Yes. Yes. I'm sorry. That is so good. I'm sorry. That's so good. That's so good. Both of us will use. We're gonna be called Holden Donuts. Yes. Yes. That's so good. I'm sorry. I got loud. I'm sorry. That's so freaking good. Donnie and Cove Holden Donuts. Yeah, boy. Yes. Yes, it's happening, everybody. It works so perfectly. I would have never imagined. We're Holden Donuts. Yes. I'm literally. This is so good. I would have never. This game is good. This is a good game. Oh, we absolutely love it here, everybody. We love it. Cove straightened up against the back of the couch. You could practically hear his heart pounding over your name being said as one that way. It made you giddy too. It made me ecstatic. I'm so happy. And what about the titles in the wedding? Bride, groom? You can do whatever you like, honestly. Can I be a groom? Of course, it's your day. I don't want to be called either. Don't call me that. I don't see why not. Donnie and their groom for the couple of the wedding. Baxter flipped an open notepad set on the desk. Can I get an idea of scale? Only an estimate. It doesn't have to be a complete guest list, and even if it was, you'll never know how many of those invites will accept the RSVPs. Don't stress too much over who's going to be in attendance. Oh, he talks slick. He's a slick talker. Always has been. Cove stepped off the cloud 9 he had been hovering on since the start of the conversation and planted himself back firmly into the purple couch in Baxter's office. Oh crap. Every single time I do this. With the stupid mouse. Okay, for sure, there's gonna be our parents, 4 of them, Donnie's sister, their uncle, aunt, and cousin. Grandparents should be there, but not all of them. We'll have our friends Miranda, Terry, and Derek. He nodded, agreeing as Cove filled Baxter in. Ringo continued to come up with family members, friends, professional relations, and the like to make an estimated size of the wedding. All the while, Baxter jotted down the information like an attentive student sitting in the front of the class. And of those who you most want and expect to be there, would any of them make up wedding parties, or is everyone a normal guest? We should have a wedding party. I think I have a lot of money in this fantasy game of mine where I have infinite money. Right, we hadn't picked exactly who'd be in it yet, but we're having wedding parties. Cool. Of course, let's discuss who's with who now then. It can be an equal split between the both of you, but it's not a rule. If one of you has a bigger wedding party than the other, it's completely fine. It's all about the two of you, so you can do as you please. I don't know that's a difference. What's a wedding party? Why are we having separate wedding parties? Typically, Cove offered his first thoughts on the matter. I don't know, maybe it's embarrassing or even sort of dumb, but as great as my friends are, the person I want to be there is my best man is my dad. Oh, that's so cute. Aww. That's not dumb at all. He's gonna be happy to hear that. Oh, I even pet his head. He's so cute. Okay. Having that close relationship with your father is a beautiful thing. Donnie, do you know who will be the lead of your wedding party? And the title is important. Best man, best woman, or best person, maid, man, or individual of honor. It's all fine. Okay, everybody. We all know Liz is my favorite. We all know Liz is my favorite. Top of the list. But I also love Lee as well. Lee or Liz? I know Lee would kill to be the maid of honor. I know she would kill somebody for it. That's the thing. That's the thing about her, though. Even though Liz is my favorite, Lee would actually die of happiness. I think I'm gonna go with Lee. I really like Lee, and I want more chances to talk to her. Yeah. I'm gonna save here for no other reason. As my maid of honor, she would freaking love that crap. But then again, I don't know if I saw any of them. Well, yeah, I just like Lee a lot. Well, anyone else in the parties? Well, I'm good with whichever friends and family being in my party, but I kind of want the size of things to be sort of close. Everybody would probably be in Donnie's party if there wasn't more of a split. So if that's okay, we're probably gonna be 3 or 4 in the parties at most. That makes sense. Oh, I want to have everyone. I wanted to have everyone else in my party. I didn't want that many anyway. You nodded in acceptance of Cove's request. Yeah, sure. This is sweet. Is it normal to make your sister your maid of honor? I don't know. I just like Lee. I don't know what to say. I think she would like to be the maid of honor. That's the only reason I picked her. Liz has things to do. That's important things to do. Great. For your own party, you chose. Oh, for my party, my sister. Oh yeah, mother-in-law. I can't choose Kyra, right? Can I choose Kyra? I can choose Kyra. I like Kyra. My mom's. And I'd use wedding attendants for the title. And then my party is gonna be Terry, Miranda, and Derek. Wait, that's my party? Oh, hold on now. Did I do something wrong? I must have did something wrong. Can somebody tell me what the hell a wedding party is? I don't know what I'm doing, actually. Chocolate. What is a wedding party? A bridal party typically consists of maid of honor, matron, bridesmaids, and mother and father of the bride. Oh, okay. Usually immediate family. What's the difference between wedding and wedding party? The wedding ceremony's purpose is to officially legally married couple. The party is hosted to celebrate their okay, I must have made a mistake. I don't. Okay, let's try this again. Good thing I saved, eh? Not exclusive to family though. It's when you marry someone and then make a team to fight monsters. Oh, okay. If I had to choose for my okay. So my party would have to be my mom's, my sister, and my mother-in-law. And they'd be... Wait, okay. So, no, okay, I see. I don't know why they did it like that. I don't know why they're doing it like this. It confused me again. They got me again. Crabs. Okay. I got it this time. That means that the other people, Terry, Miranda, and Derek, attendance, and then the party is gonna be Ira, Noel, and Pamela. Wait, where's Liz? Did I mess up again? What? Isn't it usually friends because the bachelorette parties with the wedding attendants? Cove's party was Terry, Miranda, and Derek. What? I don't care about those people. Oops, not auto. No offense to my friends. But I've just spent the game more with my family, and I like them more, so I'd rather hang out with them. That's all. That's literally it. Okay, I'll try this again. Can I only have 3 people? You chose your party. Liz, Mom's Kyra. That's your party. Cove chose Terry, Miranda, and Derek. Oh, got it. Muzukashine. I don't see Liz's name. I guess it's implied for his own party. Oh. I'm not smart enough to understand what's going on. And with that, you successfully map the members of your wedding parties. No. The statement was made extra clear. With the noise, Baxter keenly tapping his pen on the armrest. Okay, I mean, I'm confused, but I've got the right spirit. On the topic of guests and that sort, are you open to attendees giving speeches during the reception? This can't be chosen for Cove's party. I was gonna say, maybe Liz or Lee can be maid of honor and only maid of honor? Oh, so Liz is automatically in my party? Yes, automatically, right? Did I do this right? That's all I need to know. Did I do it right or not? We can make it so only select people are arranged to say some words about the couple, or have an open mic for anyone interested in talking, or discreetly circumvent anyone from gathering attention in order to talk. So this I would like to silence all of you. They're all gonna be at the wedding. It's just who helps you get ready, and who helps Cove gets ready. Hey, then what? So did I choose my parents and Kyra to help me get ready? Did I do that? Or did I choose the other people to help me get ready? Which one did I do? That's what I want to know. Did I do it right or not? I want my parents to be the ones to help me get ready. If I didn't do that, then let me know. I'd like specific people to talk, probably. Worst case scenario, call off the wedding. I don't want anybody to make a speech. I don't need Derek to talk.
Yeah.
He can shut up. He can shut the hell up. I don't care about what Derek has to say, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. I do want Kyra and Cliff to talk. I'm sorry. I don't. No, this is my wants and needs. My moms can speak. My sister can speak. And that's it. Only family. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody else. My wedding planner, I don't care about that. Should my cousin speak? She already has so much on her plate being the maid of honor. That's everybody. Both made small noises of acknowledgement as you answered the question. I'd like it if Terry could too. Dang it!
Cool.
I don't care about Terry that much. But that's Cove's choice. We've only hung out with Miranda and Terry like once in one summer. So I quite frankly have almost no connection to them. Personally. That's just me personally. Continue along casually, accepting all your input. And are you thinking of writing anything yourself? Custom vows, just remember it's an option, not an obligation. No pressure to make custom decoration if you're not comfortable with it. I'll do it. Sure, why not? I'm gonna go. I want to. You okay with that, buddy? Of course, there's a lot I could say, and I'm gonna be really nervous either way. Yeah! Thumbs up. Will's eyes squinted up from his cheeks as he smiled at you sweetly. Felt butterflies already, and the vows hadn't even been said. I like to make a thing out of everything. Okay? I'm dramatic. Lovely, just lovely. And that is highly personal, so you can each work on them privately outside of our appointments. Baxter relaxed back in his chair and looked at both of you over. His smile curved widely. It was a look that made you so nervous. You could feel him begin to fidget uncomfortably at your side. Let's talk a little more about traditions and wedding norms. We're all friends here, so I'll be frank. If one of you sincerely acts not to get splattered with cake or whatever else, then the other does exactly the opposite simply because they think it's funny. I will personally see to it that your marriage ends. Thanks, Baxter. Exactly what I like to hear. Wedding party is bridesmaid, groomsman, maid of honor is best man. Those are the gender norms. You have Liz as your maid of honor. Cove has Cliff as best man. I don't remember who you chose for your wedding party, but I think Liz isn't part of it. Technically, there is no wrong answer. Why isn't Liz part of it? Why isn't Liz part of it? Why isn't she? What did I do wrong? Okay, I'm gonna select... Okay, so that means I have to select Liz then. I literally will go through all of this again. I didn't choose... Okay, so if I don't choose her for my party, that means that she doesn't exist anywhere, ever? This silly. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's do this again. Blah 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 blah. My sister Liz, right? Okay, and then now everybody's involved. I mean, she'll be at the wedding, but she's not part of the inner circle at the wedding. She needs to be, though. That's what I want. You're choosing your party there. You're always making the same mistakes. What do you mean? Okay. I'm so wait, wait. So, my party is gonna be these guys. This is so messed up, bro. What do you mean? Fine, okay. Well, who do you want to be the inner circle at your wedding? I want my family to be at my close circle. I want Liz, my mom's, and Kyra. That's who I want. So, if that's who I want, did I do it right or should I do it again? Then you choose them. Okay, my god. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. Oh. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I can do it. I got it. Okay, Liz, Mom, Ira. Okay. What'd I do? Okay. Okay, and then the party is gonna be the rest of them. They're not in my close circle. Now you did it correct? Okay, for crying out loud. Thank you. Geez, cheese and crackers. I have a fundamental misunderstanding. Yeah, we did it. We're getting the wedding together, bros. We're doing it. Cliff can talk if he wants to. I'll let a man speak once. Only once. That's it, though. Cove made small noises of acknowledgement as you answer the question. Okay, yeah. Terry, cool. Good. Custom.
Of course. Lovely.
Okay. Okay. Now, I sincerely doubt that's going to be a problem with you two, but it's an occupational hazard. That said, do you have any requests pertaining to either the ceremony or reception? Arrange for anything special that you do want included. Okay, let's see what our options are. They are not in yours. Terry, Miranda, and Derek are Cove's inner circle at the wedding. Yes, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Jeez, cheese and crackers. I definitely don't want anything to happen with the cake. It should be for eating. I'd like a proper cake cutting with Cove without all the mess. I want to smash some cake. Cove, you can smear it on me too. It'd be fun to smash some cake in Cove's face, but I wouldn't want to get it on myself. Cove should, but I wouldn't smash cake on him. This is probably it's gonna be the toughest question for me. This is tough. No, this is real tough. I don't want a boring just like cake cutting. But I don't want to lose cake that I could be eating. It's either all or nothing, boys. I think too bad there's no option of having a cake just to smash. Do you want a small spoiler? I do. I absolutely do not. No, I do not. I want to face the consequences of my actions. I'll just do the cake smash. It sounds fun. I mean, I'm gonna be filthy, but it sounds fun. Baffled, Coase gave remained fixed on you silently. It appeared post the idea exactly, but then he rocked with a surprised laugh. Really? Yeah, I don't care. It's the one time in my life where I'll get food on my face. Your grin grew in amusement as his stunned expression. You drew an X over your heart with your finger. Cross my heart, I promise not to make too much of a mess. It'll be fun. Okay, let's smash some cake. It's ours. He added a quick addendum to that statement, but only part of it. The rest is for eating, right? Obviously, Cove. Who do you think we are? Monsters? Jesus. Right, there'll be enough for seconds and thirds. That promise sold Cove completely on the idea. We're absolutely Baxter, get us a cake smashing cake, please. Very well. Baxter clapped his hands together, pleased with the direction of the conversation. That's another important detail done. We should discuss who you'd like to officiate the ceremony next. Officiate? I can arrange for a standard justice of the peace to be there. If there is a pastor, minister, a rabbi, judge, or anyone else that you have in mind, please send me the contact information. Preferably right away. I can work things out with them, so we're all set for the ceremony. Not sure what to say. Cove glanced over at you, scratched his neck contemplatively. Are there gonna be a religious marriage, or just a regular old justice of the peace? I do have a certified figure I have in mind that we could ask. But does it matter? I don't want anything crazy to happen. Well, I guess I'll get the standard guy. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Me either. He shrugged, glancing over at you to make sure a simple justice of the peace was all you needed. Wonderful. I'll get that in motion right away. And now that either of you considered how you want to arrive to the ceremony, will one come first and the other come down the aisle, or perhaps you both want to enter together? Officiated by this guy. Is there a child raising DLC? No, not that I know. They've been working on releasing the other romance option DLCs for now. I don't know what more they will do. I'd love to see Cove come down the aisle. Oh, Cove come down the aisle. Oh, my heart set on walking down the aisle. Cove, would you want to walk together? Oh, what is Cove thinking? Oh, I don't know what he thinks. He closed his mouth, thinking of the question. His eyebrows pinched together as he imagined the various possibilities. Would you want to do it together? Oh, let's freaking do it. Yeah, let's do it, buddy.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Sailing his tension away, Cove closed his eyes. A weak laugh rattled through him. I think I can handle that distance without my legs giving out from under me. Especially if we're doing it together. That's cute. Ah, yeah. I'm so happy. Oh, that's so cute. His features softened with affection. You knew most of your friends were concerned about Cove staying upright during the ceremony. But you had a feeling that he wasn't going to be the only one in danger. Cove was going to be just as vital as keeping you on your feet. I'll be fine, bro. I'll be fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll be peachy. Cove's face was a shade pinker from the conversation, but he was pleased with what you both settled on, and you were too. That sounds lovely. Baxter clicked his pen before dropping his attention to his paperwork. He glanced back up, giving you his full attention. Oh, and are you intending to exchange wedding bands? Is it possible to skip? It is possible to skip that. Oh, yeah. We have rings, don't we? Oh, Cove, why don't you answer? Hey, Cove. Yeah, why don't you tell us how we're gonna do it? How are we doing it, Cove? What do you say? We were thinking that was gonna happen. We already got rings for it. Oh, we do. Okay, well, I didn't forget or anything. I just wanted you to tell me. That's all. Of course, we can easily save a moment for that in your ceremony. And a small reminder: couples generally take off engagement rings before the ceremony to wear just a wedding band during the wedding. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's a good note. Couldn't help picturing the matching wedding bands you gotten together. They're silver or rose gold. Oh, that's actually good. I like that idea. And ooh. Well, I want to see them. Oh, I want to see them. What do you mean? What kind of jewel? What do you mean a B shape? What do you mean? What kind of jewels? Gosh darn it. Is it the V-shaped that we saw before? I want a different one from the engagement one. I'll take the jeweled one, I guess. I don't know what kind of jewel it is, though. The stones you decide. Oh, I'm picking the stones. Whew. I have to imagine this in my mind. What this is gonna look like. White diamonds. Rose gold and white diamond. Rose gold and black diamond? That's silly. What is this, Blackpink? Rose gold and pink diamonds? That sounds cute, but green emeralds? That doesn't. White diamond. Oh, I'll just go with the classic pink and white. They were incredible, but before you completely lost focus, Baxter spoke again. So, do either of you want to have a bouquet? I want one! A small chuckle fell from Cove's lopsided grin, but Baxter was serious and waiting attentively. When Cove realized, he shrugged. I like flowers, but I don't need a whole bouquet. I mean, do I need a whole bouquet? I'd have to throw it, and I have a bad record of throwing flowers. I don't want bees on me either. What if I have bees on me though? If I'm having like an outside wedding and I attract bees, I will cry. I need something to distract my hands with though. I don't know what I'll be doing with my hands if I don't have something in my hands. I'll take the bouquet for the option of having to do something with my hands. We should both have one. Yeah, exactly. You didn't think of that, did you? I'll take one. The shape and color of it hadn't fully formed in your thoughts yet, but part of you could already feel the weight of flowers in your hand. A satisfied smile tugged at the corner of your mouth. I'll take the possibility of bees just so I have something to do with my hands. Excellent choice. Let's discuss what it looked like then. He leaned forward and interlaced his fingers together on the table. Excited, you glanced at Cove, and he gave a supportive thumbs up in return. Would you mind if it had white poppies? No, it needs those. Since the instant Baxter brought up flowers, you had been positive Cove was going to ask for those. Are there any others you'd want to be highlighted? What would go great with white poppies? Type in my own answer. Are they gonna actually be in there? What goes good with poppies? I'm looking it up. Let's see what we got here. White poppy. Okay. Oh my, those are beautiful. Forget-me-nots? That would be nice. That would be nice, actually. Love me some forget-me-nots. Oh, wait, these? Wait, I thought it's so... This bouquet has roses with poppies. What? That looks pretty good. I don't want it to just be poppies for sure. Miss me with that. Peonies. No, I don't think so. I'll do roses because I don't want it to just be white poppies and rose. That's quite a combo, just like the two of you. With that decided, Baxter picked up his pen again and took note of one of your specifications. He subtly nodded as he wrote. Well, since you're having that, that means that you have the option of a bouquet toss during the reception. Oof. Oh, that kind of sounds fun. What do you think, Donnie? I'll do it. Yeah. I'd rather keep the bouquet. You know, it's mine. No, JK. Definitely, we gotta do it. Obviously, it'd be fun. Cove's grin curled excitedly. Baxter's gaze lifted from. Oh my god. Baxter's gaze lifted from his notes. Marvelous. That's about all the basics sorted out, but we still have time to talk about the ceremony itself. There's vows, but from there you can personalize it with more rituals and such. If there's any particular tradition you'd like to have, you're welcome to let me know.
Don't worry about it.
Speaking of talking and traditions and having nothing to do with your hands, and I remind you guys tomorrow that I have my special just chatting stream where I am only nice to you guys, I guess. So I also have I have a special thing I wanted to show you that I was working on as well. I think that you guys will like it. I'll try my best not to be tsundere. Apparently I am. God, that doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe it's just a joke, but I don't have things I need. What time is it? Oh, I actually don't know. I guess 3. It's gonna be at my normal stream time. Yeah, because then that's when Mark can show up. He only has like an hour before he has to like leave, so that'd be good. So 3 Eastern. I don't have things I need. I'm not very traditional. I just want to be whatever Donnie hopes for. Aww, that's so cute. Charming, Donnie. Jump the broom. Oh yeah. Sand pouring ritual. Should we do a hand fasting ritual? Confetti tossing. Ooh, which one? Where's the rice tosses? Throw the rice on me. I like the confetti idea. That sounds very cute. He tapped his pen on the table twice. I know the perfect place to get some. It's biodegradable and very nice. That's awesome. Yes, thank you. That would be great in pictures. Anything else? No, that's it. I just like the idea of everybody having something to do while we're at the wedding. They're like, oh, I can't wait to throw this confetti at these guys. Bam! Audience participation. A streamer's mindset, everybody. Content with your wishes, Cove nodded agreeingly. Very well, so that's the ceremony. Now, any reception venue you choose will be large enough to have room for casual dancing throughout the evening, but I need to know if we should schedule for any particular kind of dance. Such as first dance between you and Cove at the start, for example. Oh yes! We have to boogie! Both of you turned to each other curiously. A deep red blush crept across his cheeks when he felt overwhelmed. Cove's gaze dropped to the floor. Well, only if you're good with it, I mean. I would want to have a first dance. And so we are going to have a first dance. I'm sorry, but I don't want to have a first dance where I don't dance with you. You're not good. You have 2 left feet, Cove. JK, of course. Oh my god. Cove perked up at your answer despite still being nervous. He gave an eager shimmy in his seat. You beamed, overjoyed with the idea of your first dance together as a married couple. Yeah, imagine I just roasted him right here, like, no, you're gonna step on my feet and they're gonna be brand new shoes, so I don't think so. Imagine. It'd be nice if we had danced with our parents. It'd be sweet if we had songs where we dance with each other's parents. I do not want to dance with Cliff. I'm not dancing with him. I want a money dance. A money dance. I don't want to know what that is. We should have a dance with our parents and a money dance. What's a money dance? You should plan to dance with each other's parents. Oh, I'm looking it up. What is a money? What? Oh God, I thought I did something wrong. Jesus. I picked something. God. Money dance. Here we go. Let's see. What is a money dance? Oh, at a wedding. The money dance, dollar dance, or apron dance is an event at some wedding receptions in various cultures. During a money dance, male guests pay to dance briefly with the bride, and sometimes female guests pay to dance with the groom. What? Why? Excuse me? Excuse me. It's a Filipino custom to represent the financial abundance of the happy couple and helps them build a strong financial future together. Okay. Well. I'm not Filipino, so I guess we're not doing the money dance. Okay, so... Putting it like that, it makes sense, yeah. That's a little bit of research. It would be nice if we had dancers with their own parents. I'm thinking about if I want to dance with my mom. Not really. Awkward. I don't want to dance with your mom. Well, I do want to dance with your mom, but I don't want to dance with your dad. If I mean, do I have to dance with both of them, or can I only dance with one of them? If I have a choice, I'd like to dance with your mom. I don't. Okay, I think. No, okay. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna bite the bullet. Just because I'm gonna get a chance to dance with Cove's mom, I will take the chance. I will take the moment of awful discomfort of dancing with his dad. Okay. A part of you could already imagine your mom's delight taking turns twirling Cove around a dance floor, but that wasn't your only reason for suggesting it. You have a special moment with Cove's parents yourself. I think that's cute. I think that's cute. Getting along with the other person's family is very important. It was significant that they both welcome you with both arms. They've been kind, stable figures for so much of your life now. You wanted to honor that. I don't care about Cliff. I want to dance with Kyra. That's the only reason I'm doing this. A rosy blush dusted his cheeks a deeper pink. A parent dance. That'd be great, actually. Then it's settled. Baxter continued to keep track of the details by jotting down on paper. He kept up with the pace of the conversation with words and writing easily. Oh, and speaking of the ceremony reception, that's my area of expertise. If you're going on a honeymoon afterwards, that'll be something I'd recommend perhaps a travel agent for. Or honestly, arranging between only you two without any middleman. Cove didn't blink at the caveat. We'll handle that. While we're here, it's just about a day of. I get it. Okay, fantastic. Now, back to the wedding. Do you have a sense of style you're aiming for? Is it formal, casual? Do you have any particular color you want the wedding party to wear? Ooh, I hadn't thought about that. Are the clothes for the couple meant to be surprise for the ceremony, or would you prefer picking that out together? I'm not sure. And also, what about my hair? I can't let my hair down so I can't let my hair down so it'll be fancier. So that's not important. I can keep it the same. Good question. What do you think, Tony? You consider the series of inquiries and responded by saying, I am going for the most formal occasion. You know me. I'm not gonna spare any expense. I have infinite money right now, and that means that I'm gonna have the most expensive wedding in a beautiful field rented out with bells and whistles. I'm going for formal. That's what I want. I love seeing people bust a move in like their most fancy attire. It's my favorite thing. You have to understand. Yeah, we can be formal at our own wedding. And it doesn't matter what the wedding party wears. I will punch them if they wear whatever they want. They better better show up. We're gonna take like, what's it called? We're gonna take group pictures and we have to be ganged up. We have to be like representing. What? It's so important. I'd be happy if the main color was blue, yellow, green, purple, pink, red, or orange. Interesting. I can't have them be green. They'll match the floor. I don't want them to be red. That's like too red. Orange is pretty good. I think orange. No, my sister's hair is orange. No? I mean, let's just go with orange. Oh, okay. I don't have a color. There's the color that I would have wanted is not there. I would have gone with like a sky blue situation. Sounds good. Sounds good. Also, I'd love to surprise you with my outfit during the wedding. I'd feel a lot better if we help each other get our outfits for the wedding. I don't care if the clothes are secret or not. I'd like to gussy each other up. That sounds like fun. That will definitely help Cove not be so freaking nervous. Don't worry about it. I could be there for sure. And Cove, it'd be wonderful to see you in a fancier hairstyle. I think your normal hairstyle is perfect. Do whatever you want with your hairstyle. I do like his regular hairstyle, but I guess you could go fancy if you wanted to. Do whatever you want. Okay, I'll figure it out, man. Thumbs up. You can do it. Excellent work. I know this has been a lot of Q&A. There's much to consider for this big of an event. Then Baxter's pen was placed back to the pocket it had come from. He ran his now free hands along the smooth inside edges of his jacket. Thank you two for being so forthcoming. I've got a strong idea of where this is going now. I'm already looking forward to the next meeting when we can truly get into specific. That's everything? We're leaving? Yes, you can go, or you can stay if you want. That's the end of the actual session, but I'm not throwing you out. Alright, bye. Cove awkwardly waved Baxter off despite still being seated and not going anywhere yet. Had gotten so into the discussion of the wedding, he'd forgotten his usual stiffness around Baxter for a time, but that spell broke. Baxter accepted the answer and pushed off the armrest of his chair to stand up straight. Nico followed his motion, getting up out of your seats together. This guy's hilarious, love him. The wedding planner took one stride closer to the center of the room and reached out his hand towards you. I shook his hand. I don't think in my wherewithal, I don't have, like, if someone reaches their hand out at me, my first instinct is just to go for it. I don't have any other thoughts. I must complete the interaction. He grinned while giving your hand one satisfying shake. It's great that you're Baxter. Oh no, I am not going to say that. I will actually cringe and die, and the wedding will be called off if I said that. we have a new planner. I'm expecting special treatment since we're such great friends. Don't work too hard. Have a good day. We are friends, aren't we, Baxter? Goodbye for today, Donnie. I'm glad to have seen you. Then he offered the same gesture to Cove. Your partner accepted it casually, giving Baxter's hand a solid shake. Take care, Baxter. Thanks, same to you. You've got a wedding to be ready for. Don't forget to look out for yourselves and your fiancé. I'll remember. The two men released the other's hand, settling the agreement to take this chance and put up a new foot forward in their relationship. With that, the two of you found your way out of the office building. Oh my freaking hell, gosh. Can I stop now? Oh man, that was a lot. We did a lot today. Jesus. There was a lot. I think I'm good for today. We have our wedding planned. We're in the car. We're gonna drive home. That's a good place to stop, I think. Cheese and crackers. Reading us this long is insane. Insane thing for me to do. It's been almost 4 hours. But I like this a lot. We finally got to the... Apparently we hadn't gone to the DLC yet at all. We're finally doing it, so that's great. I think an IRL wedding plan would take less choices than this. It definitely would be more choices, I feel. I feel like we got... I feel like we really got into the nitty-gritty of it. Yeah, I feel like we got to the nitty-gritty of it. It was good, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed seeing Baxter again. He seems a lot more chill. Not that he wasn't chill before, but he was very... He's a try... It's a bit of a tryhard, my man. Baxter. I know he probably seems very cool and chill, but I could tell. I could tell the nervous, like, energy he was hiding or trying to hide. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this stream, guys. That was really fun. I love doing this. Let's see if we can raid anybody before I go. Do I have anything else to announce? Oh well, I'm not coming back until Tuesday. Oh, Mokra is streaming some art. That's something good to wind down with. Mokra is a streamer friend I know. She's typically an 18+ streamer, but like only in language, not in like art or whatever. So please be nice to her. She's baby. Okay? And I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then after that, I'll see you on Tuesday. So that's another beautiful week. Johnny.